Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back again with this Magic Archer Bridge Spam deck. If you can't break through with the Battleram, the Royal Ghost, or the Lumberjack, you can always break through with the Magic Archer. You can get chip damage if your opponent tries to defend the Battleram with the Magic Archer by lining everything up and using the power geometry. I love this deck because you have multiple ways of chipping out your opponent and winning games. You also have great defensive capabilities with the Ice Golem, the Kite, the Lumberjack to kill any type of Giant or Golem, and of course the Inferno Dragon for any tank deck. Let's go jump straight into some games and let's assert some dominance. We're gonna go sauce out a good luck here against someone from YouTube. What's up, man? What are you up to? I'm gonna sauce out a Zap just to go kick off the game. Didn't really have anything else I really want to cycle. I wish I ended up having like Battleram or something, but end up going for an Ice Golem in the back, and he's gonna end up having his Ice Golem as well. We still don't have Battleram in cycle, so we can't do anything aggressive at all. We have to just chill, relax, and wait and see what he's got. So he's got Ice Golem and he's going to have Baby Dragon. What do you have, man? Do you have Graveyard? Looks like a Graveyard deck to me. Could be something different, but we'll see if there's an Electro, and there it is. So we're going to have to Fireball that immediately. Make sure that our Inferno Dragon ends up staying alive. So I can definitely end up going for a Battleram here since you used your Electro Wizard. Now we have an Inferno Dragon and a Battleram coming at you. I'm going to end up going for a Zap, so then the tower resets on top of the Barbarians instead of the Inferno Dragon, so then Inferno Dragon kills the P.E.K.K.A. And that was actually really lucrative for us. If I didn't do that Zap, I would have had to spend so much more Elixir to kill the P.E.K.K.A. This is going to be a tough matchup, guys. As I said before, P.E.K.K.A. is not easy, especially when they have Electro Wizard, so it is a hard counter. I just have to try my hardest to win this. And we saw Ice Golem, so I think it's going to be Graveyard. Usually shouldn't be P.E.K.K.A. plus Ice Golem unless you're running like Graveyard, and even then I think it's a bad deck construction. So I think he's just running Graveyard. It has to be, right? There's no reason to have that Ice Golem in the deck otherwise. With Mega Knight, you could like say, hey, I have okay, I have Ice Golem just because I want to be able to go and pull P.E.K.K.A.s to the opposite lane, but when you're playing a P.E.K.K.A. deck yourself, there's no reason. So we're going to go Fireball, so then we can make sure that we can get through. Battleram's going to break through, and we get a ton of damage, eradicating the Mega Minion as well. Guys, I have to take a tower pretty early on, because if you think about it, I don't have great Graveyard counters. I have Zap, and that's going to be the extent of my Graveyard counters. I have to apply a lot of aggression, so then he's not able to rattle off Graveyards on us. So that's what we're going to be trying to do here still. He might be able to go for a Graveyard. He's going to go P.E.K.K.A. And I want to end up going for the Inferno Dragon in the left-hand lane. I just cycled 7 Elixir into that P.E.K.K.A., so that feels kind of bad. But if I'm able to defend this, I feel pretty happy about my situation. So we just need to be able to get a Fireball off on top of this Electro. That's all I need to do. He's going to end up having Mega Minion as well. He's going to end up going for the Poison, so it's confirming my suspicions. And I think that we're going to be able to kill the Mega Minion, which is not bad for us. I'm going to go Ice Golem, and then I want to end up going for Battleram just because it's going to be one of the best tanks possible. We end up eradicating the P.E.K.K.A. Let's go, guys. We're going to end up going for the Inferno Dragon to kill the... I hope that we can kill the Baby Dragon. I'm not sure because the Electro Wizard is there. I was like, kill the Baby Dragon, and then I stopped myself mid-sentence. I'm like, oh, I don't think we'll kill it anymore. But we do walk away with a W. If you guys did not know, one of the most underrated card defenses in the game is the Battleram. It's able to go and tank for a lot of P.E.K.K.A. shots. It actually tanks for 3 of them, opposed to like an Ice Golem or a Lumberjack, which just dies in 2, right? Because each individual Barbarian tanks a shot. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against you. And that Zap early on to eradicate the P.E.K.K.A. with that Inferno Dragon was super clutch. Alright guys, we're going to go sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. We see the Knight emote, the most annoying emote in the entire game, I feel. It just covers up so much of the screen. It's crazy how much more space that thing covers than any other traditional emote. So we see a Bandit. We're probably thinking that this guy is going to end up having an Electro Wizard with P.E.K.K.A. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking at least for right now. I'm going to end up going for my Magic Archer in the back as well. And I want to go Fireball his just to get easy 201 chip damage on the tower for free. So unfortunately, he ends up having something completely different. He's got Bats, and he's going to end up having Royal Hog. So he's going to end up having Fireball bait, as we just saw. I got jebaited, and he's going to get some damage on our tower. Flying Machine will just die, though, so it doesn't matter to me. And then I feel pretty confident about just going in for a Royal Ghost here, so the Bandit does not charge on our tower. So that's going to be great for me. Make sure it does not get a dash on the Royal Ghost either. Sometimes it will redirect on top of the Royal Ghost if you drop it a little bit too late, so we didn't do that. And unfortunately, this guy is going to end up having a lot of answers to us. He's going to end up having the Goblin Cage as well. So I want to end up going for an Ice Golem just to go and kite that. So the Goblin Brawler is knocking on top of our tower. And I could end up going for a Battleram with this Ice Golem. I think we're going to do it. Just to make sure if he drops anything on top, it gets slowed down by the Ice And then we could Fireball, actually, and those should just die. Maybe we get the Barbarians on top of the tower. It's going to go Snowball, but the Barbarians should still connect, especially if we go in for a Zap here. That's going to get one more hit. Let's go, guys. Feels great, man. So 100%, this guy's about to go roll right through with the Royal Hogs, and we're going to have to go and destroy them with the Royal Ghost and the Lumberjack. We're going to have to double drop. I don't think he has Elixir for the Magic Archer yet, so we'll see. I think he might just go and drop it now. He should. Or is he down a bit of Elixir? Looks like he might be down a bit, guys. Huh, that's interesting. So we Lumberjacked in preparation, but he did not go through. And the Lumberjack's going to get on top of the tower. Heck yeah, man. We go Ice Golem just to pull it a little bit closer to the Magic Archer. Feels good, man. But it can go for a Royal Ghost. So he's going to end up having Barbarians, and he's also going to end up having Flying Machines. So how are we going to combat this, guys? Barbarians are going to be really obnoxious, but the Magic Archer is chipping away on the tower. Oh my gosh. Magic Archer OP, boys. Inferno Dragon should be able to ravage his Magic Archer, and then we should be able to kill the Bandit as well, and he doesn't end up having Barbarians in cycle because he just used them. So the Bandit should not end up connecting to the tower. He's probably going to end up going in for a Goblin Cage here, I would expect at least. And maybe we can get through with Lumberjack and Magic Archer here, making sure that we stop that Fly Machine before it gets closer to our tower. And then we want to end up spamming a bit here. If I can get through, I will be so ecstatic. Let's see if we can make it happen. We know he's going to go drop Barbs, so I can just completely eat the Magic Archer here and Fireball the Barbarians and spend all my Elixir on breaking through. Because the Magic Archer is not going to take my tower, but this could potentially take his. So that's always the trades that you want to be doing. You make predictions or you make aggressive plays when you know that you're not going to lose the game, but you have the potential of capitalizing and winning the game right then and there. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Let's go for Royal Ghost here in the back. We're going to see what's up. Sauce out of good luck. And this guy is not dropping anything. He's going to end up having Ice Lizard, so we already know he's going to have a Control-esque deck. And I want to get chip damage if he's going to have Expo with my Magic Archer right on top of that. Unfortunately, that is not what we're facing here today. We end up facing a Dark Prince Ice Lizard deck. So this is likely to be an RG deck, but he's actually going to end up having Graveyard. Magic Archer is going to be able to pierce a lot of the skeletons. We have to zap to keep our Magic Archer alive. And Lumberjack is going through towards his tower. Really nice for us. Unfortunately, we end up losing our Magic Archer there. It is a sad day and a sad time for us. He has fallen but never forgotten. So we know that the Royal Ghost will get NATO to the King Tower probably because he's got Ice Lizard. So I want to end up going for a Battle Ram as well. Just to make sure he has to drop something else instead of a Tornado there. That would be making me very sad if he gets Tornadoed. Dude, he's going to end up having a very nice defense to us, isn't he? He's going to end up having Baby Dragon with his Goblin Cage, and he's also going to end up having Tornado because we saw Ice Lizard, right? How are we going to win this, guys? What do we want to do? This is going to be a wild ride that we've just embarked on. I know for a fact that he's just going to end up using the Tornado if we end up bridge spamming too heavily. And I want to go and drop my Magic Archer here, see if he stockpiles a lot, so then maybe I Fireball it back so then he doesn't have a tank for the graveyard, because if we knock everything back... Alright, well, that's not the case. Just want to kill the tanks, so then our tower is going to be targeting the skeletons perpetually. Lumberjack should end up dying here, but I kind of want to support our push. I want the Lumberjack to die first before the Battle Ram, so then we get a Rage. If that happens, that'll make me very happy. Barbarians should get raged up. Let's go in for a Royal Ghost here, try to support our Magic Archer a little bit more. And I could go even for an Inferno Dragon, so then we kill the Baby Dragon. I think that's a pretty nice play as well. Let's see if we want to end up going for a Lumberjack. I think that's probably the play since we still have the Magic Archer alive. It's locked onto the tower, doing some damage. Guys, that Magic Archer is really making things happen. We're about to take the tower with 45 seconds remaining. All we have to do is keep this game on lock and defend the virginity. Can we do it? So I think that I want to end up going for a Battle Ram here. What are you doing? Alright, we have to go and kite that Lumberjack opposite. Magic Archer was even hitting skeletons. Guys, did you see that? The Magic Archer was hitting skeletons on the right-hand side. We kited the Lumberjack to the left-hand lane, so then our tower was able to focus on the skeletons on the right. And he only got one skeleton hit, maybe two. It didn't really matter, though, guys. We're going to go apply aggression towards the 3-crown to assert dominance to the highest degree. And it looks like we walk away with a very clean W with Bridge Spam against a Goblin Cage, Ice Wizard, Tornado, and Dark Prince deck. This is not something that I should be able to beat, but we do end up beating it. He even has Lumberjack as well, so he's got a ton of sufficient answers to our spam, and didn't really matter. GG, well played, and peace out. So this guy's going to go kick off the game with a Bandit. We're just going to go for an Ice Golem here, and we're going to see what's up. We're going to see what this guy's got. We see Bandit, we're probably going to be looking at a P.E.K.K.A deck or something with Electro Wizard, so not going to be the easiest matchup because we're going to be relying heavily on our Inferno Dragon in those matchups to kill the P.E.K.K.A. and he'll have to fireball and zap it in some situations. So he's going to end up having poison, so this is confirming my suspicions of it being a P.E.K.K.A deck. And his Electro Wizard is out of cycle, so that is going to be decent for us. So let's go in for the Battle Ram here. And I don't want to end up going in for a Lumberjack because he could just P.E.K.K.A. He's going to end up going for a Zap here, so then we end up baiting out a little bit more. And the minions should endeavor ahead, just dying to the tower. So I can end up going for an Ice Golem to go and kite this Battle Ram and the Bandit. That's going to be really good for us. Let's just go for the Lumberjack, so then we're able to kill everything successfully, making sure that we drop it right on top of the Bandit, making sure that Dark Prince doesn't charge towards us. Very important. So Electro Wizard yet again is out of cycle. In this situation, I feel comfortable spamming him a little bit. If he drops a P.E.K.K.A, it's not going to be the end of the world, since we end up having the Inferno Dragon and there's no Electro Wizard in cycle to reset it. He would have to zap it and use the minions. So that's kind of what I'm thinking he might do. Let's just go in for Magic Archer here. We actually have to zap this, unfortunately. Otherwise, that gets too close to my tower, and then the Barbarians connect. But he does poison, so he does spend a little bit of elixir at least. And he's not going to end up having his Electro Wizard in cycle. He's going to end up probably dropping minions on this. We'll see, though. Yep, there's the minions. Are you going to let that connect? No, you have Snowball as well. Okay, so that's interesting. That's a little bit more frustrating for me to deal with, because it's going to be way better at knocking back the Inferno Dragon, way better at knocking back the Battle Ram. It's a little bit better than zapping this matchup for him by a significant margin. So we're going to end up going for Royal Ghost in the back, and I really want to see a P.E.K.K.A so I can get some chip damage with my Magic Archer. That's really the only way that I can break through, I think. I'm going to have to go for a Lumberjack here. I expect him to P.E.K.K.A soon. No, he doesn't. Okay, we're just going to end up going in for a Fireball. And then we're going to go Ice Golem here, so then we make sure that the Bandit doesn't, like, jump all over us. So you guys noticed the order of operations there. I didn't go in for the Zap. I went in for the Fireball to knock everything back, then drop the Ice Golem so the Bandit didn't dash on my tower. Very, very important to do that. So we're going to end up making sure that we have everything clumped up for our Fireballs in most situations. Man, I think I actually have to end up going for the Inferno Dragon here. And he's going to spam again. This is, like, really tough, guys. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have to zap. That was a really bad situation for us to be in, because we were down a bit of elixir, and we cycled the Inferno Dragon. The Inferno Dragon should be able to make sure that the Magic Archer stays alive a bit longer, and if that happens, maybe we can go in for a Battle Ram push. It's going to snowball it, but I should be able to get a Magic Archer on top of the tower here. So that's going to be incredibly lucrative for me. I'm able to get a juicy Fireball off here. So then the tower is still shooting. I have to eat some damage here, unfortunately, so that I can keep my Lumberjack. Imagine me dropping the Lumberjack on that instead of the Royal Ghost. He would have just got the Battle Ram through. I realized that, and I didn't fall for that play. This is a very bad matchup for me, but maybe I can win if I continue to play well. So we're going to end up going for another Inferno Dragon here, and I need to break through with another Magic Archer. That's really the only way, guys. So let's go in for Battle Ram and try to get a Magic Archer, or a Fireball, actually, if he's going to end up going for the Electro here. Yep, awesome stuff. And we're going to go for a Zap just to make sure that we kill that. So I need to go in for an Ice Golem, just to go and kite everything. This Bandit needs to go towards it as well. If it didn't, I think we would have lost the game, so very important. Man, how are we going to win this? This is so tough. It's got so many answers to our bridge spam, and if we slip up and drop our Lumberjack in one incorrect position, we can never defend against him then. Yeah, if I had dropped my Lumberjack on the left, I wouldn't have had anything to deal with that, guys. It's so tough to deal with Battle Rams in this stack if you cycle your Lumberjack, so you just need to be ready and aware of that. I end up going and dropping our Ice Golem. I wonder if... No, the Magic Archer shouldn't stay alive, right? There's no way. Do I have Elixir for this? I don't think I do. Let's just go for Battle Ram. So then he doesn't out-cycle me. Sometimes you have to use Battle Ram on defense. A lot of people just don't know that. Don't do that effectively. I have to go Magic Archer here, just to make sure that that thing doesn't hit us. Then I could Fireball everything, and then go and drop an Ice Golem. And that's not a bad play. If I get a Royal Ghost down at least. That Inferno Dragon might lock onto the tower. He's going to have to drop something. Yo, he doesn't drop anything. He's just eating that like a snack. Holy crap. We are outplaying him right now. Unfortunately, he's got a very, very good matchup on us, so I don't know if we are still able to win this. I have to go and cycle Lumberjack, and then I have to go Ice Golem and kite everything after. So the amount of plays that I have to do to just work around this crazy matchup is not very fun, guys. I have to go in for a Zap here, and I also have to end up going for a Battle Ram on defense, and I don't have enough Elixir. I think this matchup is just impossible to win. We tried our absolute hardest. This guy played pretty well, but you have to maximize your chances of winning really difficult matchups, and I think we did our best possible potential there. Dropped out at the start. This guy's just going in with the graveyard. Absolute savagery right now. Unprecedented behavior. The graveyard freeze right out of the gate, guys. You'll love to see it. The high quality, high IQ plays. Already taking 1,000 damage on my tower. I can't believe it. That's disgusting, man. We're going to go for a Battle Ram and Royal Ghost here. Hopefully we can get some nice juicy damage and get some retribution for the kind of damage he got on us. Man, you shouldn't have gotten that on us, really. That's too crazy. Barbarians are at least going to make us have some type of comeback potential. When someone drops literally 9 elixir on you like that, you should be able to do something in single elixir to them. And as a result, we take 2,000 damage. So we get a dividend from our investment. We ended up dropping a couple units on the left-hand side. You end up killing them. But guess what, brother? We ended up taking 2,000 damage for 2 for 1, man. We'll trade 1,000 damage for the close price of 2,000 for your right-hand side. So that's our Q, man. That is our price. If you want to take that amount of damage on us, you're going to be paying sorely for that, sir. What do we want to do here? I think he's just going to end up going for more graveyard freezes like that, and I don't end up having an answer to the graveyard, so I think I need to keep up the aggression, especially when his bowler's out of cycle, right? So let's go in for a Royal Ghost on the left-hand side. He's going to end up going in for a Knight, but that's still going to go and connect to your tower, brother. What are you going to do here? Are you going to freeze it, or are you just going to eat a ton of damage? Probably just eat a ton of damage. All right, my man. I see you, bro. Thing is, I still haven't taken the tower, so I want to go and take the left-hand side with this Magic Archer at the river, just so I'm not into a spot where I haven't taken a tower and have to Fireball cycle, because it doesn't really work very well. When you're playing passively against someone that has this destructive offensive potential, you're not going to be able to defend your tower. So if I decided to go in for Fireball cycles on this guy right now, he would for sure be able to take out the left-hand side. So I need to make sure that I keep my zap and cycle for when he freezes. So then when he freezes, I end up having an area removal for the skeletons. So I want to end up going in for Ice Golem. I want to end up going for Magic Archer. When he freezes, then it's my Q after the skeletons build up to eradicate them with the zap. So then no more skeletons are able to hit my tower, and I don't get overwhelmed. I need to keep the skeletons at a low threshold, so then my tower is able to finish it off as soon as it's unfrozen. If there's too many swarming, I lose the game. So it's just something to keep in mind. If someone plays really aggressive with Graveyard Freeze, or any deck in particular, in single elixir, when you're playing this deck, you're supposed to punish them opposite lane. And if they end up having no bowler in cycle or not enough elixir for the bowler, you can easily win the game. So he's just going to keep up the aggro. But guys, I don't have a great defense, so I'm just going to keep playing aggressive. So then he's forced to be in a situation where he doesn't want to be in. He might take a tower if I don't zap it, but I'd rather go for the 3 crown. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Get in our crown chest a little bit quicker. I love this deck because it gives you crown chest quick.